Men don't fall in love all at once. They move through stages. And this lesson breaks down each step so you'll know exactly where he is, when to lean in, when to stay still, and how to avoid self sabotage. Let's get started with lesson 5.4. Have you ever dated a man who seemed so into you at first? He was texting every day, planning dates, holding your hand, like you were the only girl in the world. And then he suddenly pulled back. He got distant. You were left thinking, what happened? Did I do something wrong? Was it all fake? I get it. Most women have been here. But here's what you might not realize: men don't fall in love the same way we do. They fall in stages, and it doesn't happen all at once. And if you don't know these stages, it's easy to panic when things are actually right on track. So let's break it down together with a rough timeline to help you feel more confident and less confused. Stage one is curiosity. This happens between the first few hours of meeting up until the first few days. So, at first, he's just curious. Something about you catches his eye. It could be your smile, your energy, the way you carry yourself. Maybe he saw you on social media, but it's surface level for now. Here's an example: you catch a guy's eye at a coffee shop. He's drawn in, he wants to know more, but his heart isn't involved yet. It's just curiosity. The second stage is interest. This can be between the first week and the first month of getting to know him. This is where he starts actively wanting to spend time with you. He texts first, he plans dates. But here's the key: it's still light. He's testing how he feels when he's with you. For example, he feels good after a date because you were fun, easy to talk to, and didn't pressure anything too soon. Then we have stage three, which is bonding. This happens between the first 2 to 8 weeks of getting to know the guy, or the first 1 to 2 months. This is where most women start to feel attached. It's where a lot of us accidentally overgive because we're excited or afraid to lose the guy. But this is also the stage where he needs space to miss you. This is where the emotional reinforcement loop kicks in. So let's break it down. A man falls in love based on how he feels about himself when he's with you, not by sitting down and analyzing if you check the boxes. But here's the secret no one talks about: he needs time apart to reflect on that feeling. Here's what happens in his mind: he spends time with you and feels good, confident, funny, appreciated. Later, when you're not around, he misses that feeling. You see, missing it is what makes him want to see you again. Each time this happens, the emotional pull gets stronger. But if you're always available, always texting, always giving, you accidentally block this loop. He'll never get the chance to miss you, think about you, or emotionally bond with you. So here's an example of the wrong way. Sarah texts Jake all day, every day, reminding him how much she likes him. He starts to pull back because there's no mystery, no space to miss her. Here's the right way. Sarah has an amazing date with Jake, thanks him, and then goes about her life. A few days later, he's the one texting because he misses how he felt with her. Now we're at the fourth stage, which is attachment. This is from months 2 to 4. It could happen sometimes sooner, it could sometimes take a little bit longer, but on average, 2 to 4 months of knowing each other. If the emotional reinforcement loop keeps going, he starts to attach. You see how long it's taking to attach? This is when he starts seeing you as his person. He makes you a part of his daily life. He considers your feelings. He thinks about the future. For example, he might introduce you to his friends and family and start talking about future plans. He's going to call just to hear your voice. Last, we have stage 5, what every woman wants: commitment stage. This is on average between 3 to 6 months, but it can be longer depending on his readiness or his life circumstances. But this is when the man chooses you. It's not out of pressure, not because you won him over. but because his heart wants to. He says, I don't want to date anyone else. I'm all in. It feels natural and steady, and it's not rushed. It is not forced. Before this time, you are just in the discovery phase, so keep this in mind. Now, why does this matter? Men need time and space to build real feelings. Your job isn't to push the process, it's to inspire it by showing up as your beautiful, full self and then stepping back just enough for him to feel the pull. Remember, it's not just how he feels while he's with you, it's how he feels when you're not there that builds his bond to you. So, next time you find yourself wanting to text first, explain your feelings, or push something forward, pause, smile, and remember, sometimes the best way to bring a man closer is to lovingly give him space to come towards you. Now that you understand the stages men move through when falling in love, it's just as important to know how men assess women in the early stages, what they're really looking for, but won't say out loud. We'll break that down in the next lesson so you can date with even more confidence and clarity. See you in lesson 5.5.